Welcome to Jikonimagic's Meza. Today we're going to be making egg burger, egg kebab, or egg cutletsy, that's cutlet. All these terms, in my opinion, apply to this dish. So let me show you how I went about preparing this delicacy. Here I have a mixture of onions, garlic, spices, black mustard seeds, cumin seeds, etc. And here I have half of the mixture that I had divided in my previous video of the egg chop. For the recipe of what is exactly in these two bowls, please refer to my previous video of the egg chop. You'll get the full recipe there, or you can click on the link that's going to appear right about now on the top right hand corner of the info bar. And here I have my hard-boiled egg, a raw egg, and one potato that I boiled with the skin on. I've just peeled it off, and these are dania leaves. So the next thing that I did was mash the potato lightly, and to that I added the contents from the two bowls that you saw earlier. The reason why I have an extra potato and this onion and spice mixture was because I realized that the mixture that I had preserved and kept aside from the previous video was not going to be enough for this one, hence the addition. So I mashed, made sure that everything was well incorporated, and then added the dania leaves, mixed again, and made sure that they were well distributed throughout the mixture. Then next I took my egg that I had boiled and cut it into very small tiny pieces. If you have an egg slicer, the better for you, but since I don't have it, I just made do with what I have in the kitchen. And once I was satisfied with the size of the chopped eggs, I added them to the mixture in the bowl. And then proceeded to knead it so that it would all come together. And then pinched a small piece from it, rolled it in my hand, and then flattened it out. You could also make it into cylindrical shapes so that it could take the shape of a hot dog and fit into hot dog buns. But because I wanted it to take the classic shape of a burger, that's why I'm making it into these circular shapes. So make sure that you do the same for the remaining mixture that's in the bowl and set them aside. So the next thing is to move on to our dredging station. So to the raw egg that's been slightly beaten, I'm adding a pinch of salt and some freshly cracked black pepper, and I added the same to the all-purpose flour. Then I just mixed to make sure that the salt dissolved, and then I used my fingers to make sure that the salt and black pepper were evenly distributed throughout the dry flour. And the next thing that I did was to coat the egg kebab very lightly with the dry flour, shook off the excess, and then transferred it to the beaten egg, made sure that it was coated on all sides, and then proceeded to fry it for about 30 seconds in oil that was heated on moderate heat. I didn't want it to acquire any color. So the next thing that I did was remove it from the hot oil and put it back in the egg for a second round of coating. And then returned it again into the hot oil for about 20 to 30 seconds, removed it again, and did the same 4 times. So what you'll end up with is an egg kebab that has a very nice light coating that is so bubbly. If you've watched my beef kebabs that are made restaurant style, this is the exact same procedure that I'm following. So when I returned it back after the 4th coating, I allowed it to cook for now about 1.5 minutes until it turned a very nice golden brown color, removed it from the heat, and drained the excess oil on kitchen paper. So now let me share with you how I assemble this egg kebab burger. I start by dividing the bun into 2, and then on one side I apply barbecue sauce. And then next I place lettuce leaves. You can put however much makes you happy. This is followed by the egg kebab onion rings that I have soaked in a solution of vinegar and some salt to remove that very sharp onion taste. To that I place 2 very ripe and juicy tomato slices. I then drizzle a bit more of the barbecue sauce. You could also use mayonnaise if that's what you have or prefer. Then next I place my cucumbers that I had pickled in a mixture of white vinegar, sugar and salt for about 8 hours or so. And then finally I top everything off with the other half of the burger bun. So let me show you how the inside of my very tall egg burger looks like. So if this doesn't scream bite me, then I don't know what else will. This was simply divine. True story. And as usual, if you do get to try out this recipe, please leave your feedback in the comment section down below. Until next time, keep it Jikoni magic. Goodbye.